Where has Pearson gone? Why was the Todo Nodo launched? Why is everyone jealous of El Salvador? Crypto greetings from Kingsley. I've collected some topical news for you over the past week and I'm eager to share them. Let's start with the most sensational news in the Roy Club community. So Prism, who, what for and why? I'll tell you step by step what happened, and if you have any question, feel free to ask them in the comments. Starting September 9th, the Prism paramining option has been disabled in Russia, and all coins stored in the Roy Club have migrated to personal addresses, including accrued interest. Why did this happen? The reason was the decision of the Central Bank of the Russian Federation to block the site. The Roy Club was added to the blacklist of the Central Bank, and the site Roy.club was blocked by Roskomnadzor. This happened in particular because prison paramining was carried out not on the personal addresses of the users but on the addresses of the Roy Club. And according to the laws of the Russian Federation, it is classified as a financial pyramid. So again, all prison accounts have been deactivated. The possibility of replenishing has been disabled. If you send coins to the addresses on the Roy Club, they will be irretrievably lost. Please remember this. And I remind you that Yumi's staking though remains unchanged. The new Turbo Nodo I have mentioned in previous releases is finally up and running. From now on, the throughput of Yumi is 65,535 transactions per second. Yumi developers have been trying to compete with such payment systems as Visa and MasterCard from the very beginning, and it seems that they've come closer to their finest hour. By launching a new node, they overtook Visa more than twice. Visa is capable of processing at its peak no more than 24,000 transactions per second. On the 9th of September, for each address with a non-zero balance, 2 transactions of 0.02 Yumi were carried out. The guys approached the launch of a new node quite symbolically. If you have a Yumi wallet, then you have probably noticed these transactions. Put a plus in the comments if you have noticed them just now. In total, at that time, there were 371,329 addresses and 742,658 transactions. Thanks to these, 10 completely filled blocks of 65,535 transactions were formed. The Yumi network processed all transfers in 10 seconds, that is, each block in 1 second. Voila! From now on, Yumi is the fastest cryptocurrency network in the world. And this is really confirmed by the high bandwidth, not in the test but in the main network. It turns out that now Yumi is faster than Solana, Cardano, Freeton, and everyone else. How do you like that, Elon Musk? What does this new node give to everything else? First of all, the green light for the implementation of the new product based on Yumi tokens, stablecoins, decentralized exchanges, etc., etc. New smart contracts, a new mechanism for burning coins, games using Yumi, and so on and so forth. Moreover, thanks to the new effect, the Yumi Turbo blockchain has become 6 times lighter. And not only does this guarantee the active development of the network, but also scaling without unnecessary loads on the master nodes and validator nodes. You can find all the technical links in the description for this video. You can check everything and express yourself in the comments. Bitcoin couldn't hold its position above $50,000 and dipped to $45,000. But at the same time, long-term holders continue to hold and accumulate the Q ball despite the drawdown. Do you think they are doing the right thing, or should we think of the forecast above 100,000 per coin? Speaking of Bitcoin, the billionaire creator and head of digital asset management company Galaxy Digital, Mike Novogratz, said in an interview with Bloomberg that apparently investors were too worried and This led to a slight drop in Bitcoin. But in fact, the interest of the major players in the market speaks volumes. Nobody wants to miss out on the new internet. That's right. Mike compared Bitcoin to Web 3.0 and said that the first cryptocurrency is more like the internet in terms of transferring value than an asset for hedging financial risk. You take $25,000 and invest in the most promising altcoins. How? Where? Bitwise will tell you. The company announced the creation of a special fund that will track prospects, and $25,000 didn't just come from nowhere. This is the minimum investment in this fund. Bitwise claims that the new fund will allow institutional investors to diversify their portfolios and profitably invest in the altcoin market. But you can't invest in Bitcoin through this fund. It is the world's first cryptocurrency index fund without Bitcoin. The new fund will allow investors to invest not only in Bitcoin, but also in other equally promising cryptocurrencies, says Matt Hogan, investment director at Bitwise. Mexico, Latin America, Africa, Palestine, Indonesia. These countries have been noticed to have increased interest in the Roy Club in the last few days, all thanks to the work of the leaders of the Roy Club and the actions of the crypto enthusiasts around the world. Roy Club Mexico presentation, the car raffle, several events in Central Java, headquarters opening in Durban, localization of the newcomer school and the young leader school, which will attract hundreds of new members. Roy Club is actively developing and paying bonuses to leaders who increase their structure. And in Indonesia, the first Roy Sprint car has already appeared and its owners receive coins simply for driving his car through the streets. In the last issue, I mentioned this program. In the description for this video, I will also leave a link where you can find out what the opportunity is and how to join the Roy Sprint in your country. Do you have a Visa card? Do you know how much Visa charges for accepting cards in supermarkets? Now 1%, and starting from the 1st of February 2022, it's gonna be 1.3%. Visa is increasing commissions and also plans to end reward programs for high volume stores. Now they pay 1% to 1.65% and will pay 1.5 to 2.3%. What does all this mean for you personally? Over time, you will pay more and more for the opportunity to pay for your goods by card. By the way, Yumi Coin still has 0 commissions, and you must have heard a couple of news about the speed of transactions before. Meanwhile, in El Salvador, the lucky ones are already paying with Bitcoins using the Lightning Network. Payments takes less than 2 seconds. El Salvador was the first country in the world to use BTC as an official currency. And now Panama has announced its intention and presented a bill on the recognition of Ethereum and Bitcoin as means of payment. The initiator of the bill was the Panamanian Congressman Gabriel Silver. He said that such a legal initiative would help create thousands of jobs, new investment sources, and make the government transparent. Which country is next? Kingsley was with you. Put a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. We will be very pleased. Bye.